I guess I'm gonna commentate this one. You guys haven't heard my voice in a while, but I'm gonna mute that. All right, so we've got the finals for the season 2 of EX League. This is Beats by Lucio versus Brick Squad. We're gonna get right into it. Starting out on Lijiang Tower. Great
Now
map as I need to start.
Lijiang Tower.
Nice control center. For those of you who don't know, I am Sumrak. Season 1 runner-up and Discord admin for the X League. Now this is interesting because I know SNK is a DPS guy and he's playing Lucio today, so this should be really interesting to watch. Unless he's just trolling me right now. Sultan I know is a very good Zenyatta player, so this should be really fun to watch him. Raging Bull is also good Lucio. Most of these players I really don't know, although SNK and the only girl I do know are brother and sister. It's nice to see them playing on the same team. No, I take that back. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. They are not brother and sister. The only girl is somebody else. B-Dog is SNK's sister. Completely disregard me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Oh, turn it
Capture
up.
the objective.
Nothing's gonna stop. Ha.
Whoa, and right away, everything is going in the direction of Brick Squad as they get 5 frags right away. That was fast. Control point isn't even unlocked yet, and that's a team kill.
The objective is now active.
Thanks. Put it on my
I think it was the fastest control of the first point that I've ever seen. Not gonna lie.
Thanks for the assist.
We got E10 is raining down some death on the Pharaoh. Trying to get some good early damage in before the next attack by Beats comes in. Almost to a barrage as well, which should be nice. E10 and Savyuki. Actually, Savyuki's got the first ultimate of the game. He's gonna look to use it here. Gets Raging Bull out of position, but does get booped by Raging Bull for the kill. And there's E10 getting that early rocket barrage in that we're talking about. Only picking up 1 with it, but should be enough to hold on to the point.
My ultimate is charging.
Also, Third Eye Funk Boy seeming to have high charges are always a fun thing to see.
My ultimate's ready.
Oh, let's break it.
Looks like Beats by Lucio is going to initiate with that sound barrier, and E10 should be going down here. Although it does manage to escape attack from the visor. And there's Savyuki with the Deadeye, not getting anything, and getting tagged up. Finally, the picks are going in the way of Beats by Lucio as they look to take control of this first point here. Although Brick Squad having very close to 99%. And this is another Graviton Surge coming out, this time from Tiger. And that should be just enough to secure the point, although it came at a cost as they did use most, if not all, of their ultimates. And SNK is getting close to a sound barrier, and E10 getting close to another rocket barrage. So that should be That should be good enough to take the point and the map, or the first map. Unless they can shut that down.
Health restored.
There's the rocket barrage up at the ready. SNK's got his sound barrier. There's the sound barrier coming in. Counter sound barrier coming in, but there's the boot from E10 managing to catch the Mercy, but not getting her off the cliff. And there's the rocket barrage getting hooked up by Little XTO, but E10 does manage to stay alive, taking out Sultan. Now the stall tactics come in from Beats by Lucio, as they try and just get onto the point as quick as possible, just to delay overtime as much as possible. Although it doesn't look like they need to overdo it. Just Lucio and a Genji on the point, usually it isn't enough. Lucio does go down. Time Lord Prime does come back in with the Tracer. The Genji of Pure Pain is already down. Time Lord goes down, Tiger goes down, and that's going to be it. First map goes, or first point goes to Brick Squad. And I have the names backwards.
0 to 1.
There we go. Now the names are proper. Second map is the control center. I always like to say Lucio's and Farah's have a very fun time on this map, so should be interesting to see what E10 can do.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Little XO on the Reinhardt this time. Nice to see that shield being employed. Oh, they got the, but the picks are going in the way of Brick Squad right now as Suzuki finds 2, but gets taken out by Time Lord. Kyle Gunner does follow the kill on a Raging Bull and Little Exio, so this should be Brick Squad's point. Tiger goes down, and Time Lord Prime was all that's left, but he goes down shortly after the SNK.
My ultimate is charging.
Beats by Lucio getting ready for their second attack here on the control center. The ult advantage does... Nobody has their ultimates yet, but Brick Squad is very close to most of their ultimates. So holding on to this point shouldn't be too difficult for them. They're looking to absorb some of the damage for his team. They're going to initiate off the sound barrier from Raging Bull, I'm sorry. And there's a, wow. 4 ultimates used, 3 ultimates used. Let me count here. They used the Deadeye, they used the Rocket Barrage. No, they didn't use Deadeye, they used Rocket Barrage, Graviton Surge, and Diva Bomb. It looks like they also used the Mercy ultimate, Valkyrie, to make sure they held on to that point. And all they got now is a sound barrier and a Deadeye to Beats by Lucio's Valkyrie, Deadeye, and Diva Bomb. Time Lord Prime and Little Exio also getting close to their ultimates. Look out for that. Little Exio's ultimate should be a great initiator, especially since there's no Reinhardt to counter the counter. And here comes Hero Pain's Deadeye, sorry. Tiger does manage to pick up SNK with his Diva Bomb. There's the beat drop coming out of SNK as he tries to keep his team alive long enough to hold on to this point here. But it looks like Beats by Lucio is finally gaining control, although it's hard to tell. There's the Earth Shatter, but it doesn't look like it hits much, and Beats by Lucio is falling one by one here. Although the Valkyrie from Sultan does keep some of his teammates alive, They are managing to stall out pretty well here, and they might be able to grab control,
Raising the volume. Never been.
as Brick Squad is playing a little bit conservative to try and hold on to this point from afar. But it doesn't look like it's enough, as Beast Lucio will lose the first map to Brick Squad.
Play of the game.
SNK with the play of the game. Now again, I've known SNK more as a DPS player than a,
Double,
wow, very nice double
double.
boot. 2 double kills in that, very nice. Like I said, I've always known SNK as a DPS player, so it's really interesting for me to see him playing Lucio for a change.
Epic.
And I'm being invited to play Overwatch right now. Now, to me, it looked like Beast by Lucio had a tough time just managing their ultimates, trying to combo them just the right way to get Brick Squad off of the point enough to take it. And when it did, it was just a little too much invested into it, and therefore, for the follow-up fights, they did not have enough to defend it from Brick Squad, who were able to take it right back. And it looks like the second map here is going to be Hollywood. Nice little payload map, hybrid payload map. Always been one of my favorite maps. It'd be interesting to see if there's any Torbjorn play. Torbjorn is one of my favorite characters for defending this map, so. I think I figured out my spectator controls by now, so. Just waiting on both teams to be ready. And I imagine once they are, we'll be getting right into this. And here we go.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Alright, so Hollywood, like I said, one of my favorite maps. Always fun to play. Always fun to play Torbjorn on defense here, in my opinion. And by the looks of it, we are going to see a Torbjorn out of Pivog. Pivog. Pretty sure that's how you say it. Pivog. Be interesting to see where he's going to set that turret up at.
Standing around while there's work to be done. Let's show
See if
them how it's
he
done.
sets this up the same way I do.
It was your birthday.
Oh yeah, there he goes. Right spot for that turret.
Attackers incoming
I
in
have
30
big
seconds.
plans for you.
Yeah, you gotta do it from the stairs. Come on, dude. No, apparently not. You can do it right there.
Try not to get yourself killed out there.
It looks like they're gonna go with the Reinhardt Zarya Roadhog triple tanks. Interestingly enough, triple tanks, Torbjorn, solo heals from Mercy, and support coming from Time Lord on the
Attackers incoming.
Soldier 76.
Defend
Or
objective
not support,
A.
but extra DPS coming from Time Lord. So it looks like they're gonna be using Zarya and Roadhog as sort of off-tank DPS tanks, and obviously with OWXL being main tank. On the offensive side, we've got SDK again on the Lucio, E10 on Pharah again, Sabuki on the Tracer, Kyle on Diva, sorry.
Enemy turret ahead.
And the only girl is playing Mercy again, and Third Eye Fuckboy is on Zarya. Pivot goes down early, it should be detrimental unless the turret stays up. Looks like the turret is staying up for now, so that should be good for Pivot. And
Enemy contact.
Little Exio does go down, so this turret should be going down shortly after. Although
Hero never done.
Beats by Lucio is managing to stay alive. Savuki does take out the turret, but Pivot is coming back, placing down another turret, and getting ready to set up the next the next defense here. Damage being absorbed from both tanks here on the side of Beats by Lucio. Looks like, although maybe not, Tiger does not have that great charge right now. Hoping to get him up by shielding the, look at that, gets 40 charge just like that by shielding the Reinhardt.
Let's get started.
Sabuki does seem to be on turret duty, although he does go down to Time Lord. That should hurt the offense there, as the turret from Pivot is going to stay up. Continue to go the angle. Kyle Gunner now looking to take out the turret, although it looks like he's on his own now, leaving the only girl on her own. Kyle Gunner is going to go down, but going to use the Diva Bomb here. Doesn't catch anything with it. And now we have Savuki in the back on Reaper. Reaper's always scary when you don't know where he is. And it looks like he's going to take down Time Lord. Looks like Pure Pain falls shortly after, although he is being chased out by Little Exio. Molten Core coming out from the Torbjorn. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Kyle is absorbing a lot of the damage from that. And now it looks like Brick Squad is finally going to be able to take this point here. Time Lord's looking to come in to contest it just a little bit longer, but he goes down instantly. Pivog, same thing, goes down instantly. And now it looks like they're going to back off. Some long spawns coming in from Pivog, and I believe Time Lord as well. Pivog does switch over to Lucio, but the rest of the team comp does stay the same. It looks like Pure Pain's gonna try to go on a little bit of flank here. He does miss the hook, unfortunately. That's gonna mean he's gonna have to back off here.
I have found the enemy. Come and face me.
E10 seems to be getting in some good damage. Sabuki's got a Death Blossom, and Kyle's got a Diva Bomb, and there comes the Diva Bomb. Does manage to get get Tiger with it, as Little Exio does go down at the very wrong time. Little Exio does get res. E10 has this rocket barrage, so we can see some You already see a rocket barrage here very shortly. Does look like he's going up flank, but does get hooked by Pure Pain. What a hook that was. Pure Pain is forced to back off as Brick Squad does realize what's going on. But that does buy Beats some time in holding this objective. Rocket Barrage does take out Time Lord. That's a huge target for E10 to take out. Soldier 76. Little Exio does get the Earth Shatter in, but unfortunately Kyle Gunner's being healed up by the OWXL the entire time. Savuki with the Death Blossom does take out Pivog and Tiger. Huge pick coming there. Diva Bomb does find anything. Savuki does follow up killing Pure Pain. The only girl takes out Little Exio, but you know. And it looks like Brick Squad is going to roll this into the second point here. Although they do get off the objective. Right now, the only ultimates for Pure Pain, Salt and Pepper, and Third Eye Funk Voice, that's Valkyrie, Whole Hog, and Graviton Surge, respectively. Pure Pain. This is not the best area for Pharah, but still seeming to do a little bit of work here with the Pharah, opting to stay on it for now, despite just using a Rocket Barrage, although getting close to another one. Maybe that's why it's staying with the Pharah for now. Tiger at a high charge here. He's got the Graviton Surge. He's gonna look to use it now as Pivog does use the Sound Barrier to keep him alive inside the Graviton Surge. Earth Shatter coming up. Little Exio doesn't really find much. Graviton Surge. This looks like it should be a clean team wipe for Beats by Lucio. The only one left alive is E10, but should fall shortly. There it is. Beats by Lucio, hold on for now. Beautiful Graviton Surge coming out from Tiger, knowing exactly when to use that. Unfortunately, it did come into cost of using Earth Shatter and a Sound Barrier, and I believe a Whole Hog as well. But Salt and Pepper does still have his Valkyrie, so that should help with the next fight. As long as Time Lord can stay alive to use that Tactical Visor just right. Although, look at this. Savuki's on a flank here. Savuki's going to look to use Death Blossom here in a second on the flank. There's the Rocket Barrage from E10. Tiger does go down.
60 seconds remaining.
Time Lord looks to back off for now to try and group up with his team for another defense. But right now, Pure Pain is caught on his own. And he does taken out by Savuki. And there's the res coming in from Sultan. That's risky for the Mercy to move in like that. But it does seem to work out as Pure Pain barely doesn't make it out. But and now Time Lord does use his Tactical Visor, but he does get taken out by a Third Eye Funk Boy, and with the help of Savuki. Savuki looking to use his Death Blossom now, and he does take out Pivog while getting taken out by Little Exio with the Reinhardt charge. Little Exio doing as much as he can to defend this objective right now, using the Earth Shatter, taking out a few himself, Fire Strike, and now pushing SNK away. SNK is going to look to contest the point to try and force overtime. There's the overtime, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter that much, as the overtime timer does tick down. Beats by Lucio do hold them 69.64 meters on the third point.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
It does look like somebody did disconnect. I am not in control of pausing the game or not, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. And looks like he's back. Looks like Looks like on the defense we're gonna have an Anna from SNK, E10 on the Reaper, Savyuki on the Soldier 76, Only Girl on the Mercy, Third Eye Funk Boy with Reinhardt, Kyle Gunner still undecided. On the attack, we have Salt and Pepper with the Mercy, Pivog with the Pivog with the Zenyatta, although I do know Salt and Pepper for playing Zenyatta, so that surprised me a little bit. Pure Pain with Genji, Tiger. Looks like he's going to play Winston. Switches off of the Diva to Winston. Little XEO with the Zarya, and Time Lord on Tracer. Tiger switches over to Zarya, and Little XEO onto Winston, so looks like the tanks have switched their roles a little bit. And they're going to opt to open the cafe, it appears. Although Kyle Gunner and Third Eye Funk Boy do drop down to open the choke. This should be interesting. You don't see a lot of console players playing Anna, so it should be interesting to see what SNK can do with this. And there comes Little XEO to try and test the healers in the back line here with Time Lord coming to back it up. It looks like a couple of picks going to come in for Beats by Lucio as they do look to take control at this point, although they are traded right back by Brick Squad. Time Lord gets one, Pure Pain gets another one, and it looks like the DPS, they're still alive, should be able to take this point, although Time Lord does go down to Kyle on the Diva. Pure Pain looking to stay alive from the Stevie here. And it looks like Kyle is just going to hold out just long enough to get his team back. Although, here comes the Dragon Blade to try and keep everybody away. As Beats by Lucio does come back to help him out. Pure Pain does go down to Third Eye Funk Boy, but it looks like the damage is done. Although, Brick Squad does seem to be coming back in this. Brick Squad holds on for now. Not even a tick gained for Beats by Lucio. That's unfortunate considering the advantage that they had there.
My ultimate is ready.
And the Dragon Blade was lost for Pure Pain as he's looking to get a little bit more chip in. Savyuki with the Tactical Visor, Kyle Gunner with the Diva Bomb, and Third Eye Funk Boy with his Earth Shatter, and the Only Girl is going to be close to a Valkyrie here. So this should be an easy hold for Brick Squad. Time Lord's got a Pulse Bomb, so if he can use that just right, it could open up things for Beats by Lucio. So we'll see how that goes. And there's the initiation from Little XEO and Pure Pain. Time Lord goes in to help out. Picks are going in the way of Beats by Lucio, but they were res right back by the Only Girl. And from then on, it looks like the picks are going in favor of Brick Squad.
Get behind. My ultimate is charging.
Very nice hold from Brick Squad. E10 has his Death Blossom. He's going to look to hide off in a corner somewhere to use it at just the right time. He spots the other team coming in from the right side just at the wrong time. Gets healed up by SNK. Now he's going to look to use it right here. He does take out Pivog, Salt, Pepper, and Tiger. Very nice Death Blossom there as the Nano boosted from SNK. Very well done. Very nice hold there from Brick Squad and E10. And they still have a few ultimates to spare. Kyle Gunner with the Diva Bomb and Third Eye Funk Boy with the Earth Shatter. So it should be, they can catch them without a shield, Earth Shatter, Diva Bomb. Easy hold here. Right, although I say that and it's usually messed up pretty badly. You see Pure Pain on the Genji getting ready to initiate here. There's the Graviton Surge coming out from Tiger. Supports are down from by Lucio. And it looks like Brick Squad is going to hold on here with the team kill to hold the point and take the map.
Play of the game.
Kyle Gunner with play of the game here on Diva.
Nerf this!
This Diva Bomb was huge. It did take out the 2 supports for Beats by Lucio. Pretty much guaranteed them the win here, as he does take out 2 more right after. Very nicely done from Kyle. That Diva Bomb was perfect. Now, I'm not sure how many maps they're going to be doing here. It does look like they're going to go on to Dorado now. So a straight payload. Looks like some substitutions going in for Beats by Lucio and Brick Squad, as they do put Hyper Toad Killer in for the only girl, and Beats by Lucio is going to put Raging Bull in for Pivog. Oh, and it looks like Zach of Spades also goes in for Tiger. Waiting on confirmation from the team captains to be ready. Alright. So this is a best of 5 matchup. It looks like we're gonna get ready right into this one here. Yeah, this this could be the final map. Brick Squad does have a chance to take it all right here. But if Beats by Lucio do win this map, they'd live to fight another map at the very least. So we could, at the most, have could have at the most 3 more maps. Or sorry, 2 more maps after this one. Voice is cracking a little bit. So it looks like for the defense, they're going to go with
incoming in 30 seconds.
Savuki on the Soldier 76, E10 with a Junkrat. That's interesting. I love seeing Junkrat play. Kyle's going to be on Barissa, Madame Jarvis. Oh, substituted in. Going to play Zenyatta.
4,
Hypertoad Killer on Mercy, and Third Eye Funk Boy on Zarya.
attackers incoming.
On the offensive side, Salt and Pepper, Raging Bull, with the supports of Mercy and Lucio respectively. Pure Pain on Soldier 6, Zack Spade with Reinhardt, Alexio on Roadhog, and Time Lord on Zarya. Looks like E10's just looking for some flankers. None yet so far.
Never die.
Madame Jarvis does find Pure Pain, but does get res right back. Savuki does find Raging Bull. That's one support down. Madame Jarvis looking to get some cheeky damage in, and Alexio does not seem to want to allow it, so he's going to scare him off with a hook. Scare Madame Jarvis off with a hook. Like Beats by Lucio is going to come attacking from the left side here, but they do kind of back off and look like they're going to have to jump off the bridge with a little bit of flank from the tanks here. Good hook from Little Alexio to find Savuki and take him down. There is no, I take that back, there's a Mercy to res that back, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Time Lord does find E10 and the Junkrat tire, which is nice. It's a threat they don't have to fear anymore. Caligunner does go down to Little Alexio, and it looks like Beats by Lucio are going to take this first point here. And Varus being chased back by Time Lord Prime.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Is now Brick Squad is gonna have to wait for Madame Jarvis to get back before they can set up a proper defense.
Moving the payload.
Meanwhile, the payload is moving through the first checkpoint now. Pure Pain with a, in my opinion, questionable tactical visor. It doesn't find anything with it, doesn't really do any damage with it. Just kind of zoning, I suppose. Savuki getting some damage in from the top, getting ready for his own tactical visor. Just looking for the right opportunity to use it right now. And there it is. Savuki gonna use the tactical visor. Almost takes out Pure Pain. Does take out Salt and Pepper and Raging Bull. And now takes out Zack Spades. And it looks like Beats by Lucio is gonna have to back off here. Pure Pain does get found by Savuki. People still inviting me to play Overwatch. By the sounds of it, Third Eye Funk Boy has the Graviton Surge ready. And it actually looks like most of Brick Squad here has a tactical visor, or not tactical visor, but an ultimate ready. Madame Jarvis, the Transcendence, E10 with the Death Blossom. It looks like he's gonna get ready to use it soon. Hypertoad Killer with the Valkyrie, and Third Eye Funk Boy with his Graviton. Raging Bull does have his beat drop, so that should be a nice little bit of Zack and Spades with a has the Earth Shatter up. And they've got a Graviton of their own as well. There's Time Lord's Graviton, and it looks like he's gonna... E10 does take up 2 before getting caught in Graviton. He does not go down himself until now. And it looks like OWXL is going to take out Pal Gunner. And they're gonna push the payload just a little bit further here. Savuki getting some damage onto OWXL. Just trying to build his ultimate back up. And it looks like he does have it here. Pure Pain taken out by Savuki here.
Ready for deployment.
There's the Graviton Surge coming out from third eye Punk Boy. Spawns with Raging Bulls. Wow. All the ultimates were just used right there. Nobody dying. Or everybody who did die, res spec.
Time to accelerate.
Get to cover.
Ooh, that was a mistake from Little Exio. Little Exio did get his ultimate and immediately used it, but immediately died right after to E10. That's gonna cost him. Zack Spades looks like he was going to get some damage in, then immediately decided against it as he backs off to join his team now. Interesting switch onto a Junkrat.
Payload stopped.
Looks like he's gonna switch off, maybe? No. Oh, Little Exio is just switching off of Roadhog on D.Va. Pure Page switching off Tracer. Going on to Genji. Here comes the offensive Junkrat from Pure Pain as he does get taken out by third eye Punk Boy with the help of Savuki. Pure Pain taken out by Savuki. Zack Spades res by Soul. And there's the Graviton Surge coming from both teams. E10, huge with the Death Blossom. Does find 5 players. That's something you always gotta watch out for, is the Reaper with a Death Blossom. Manages to stop, usually manages to stop pushes very easily.
10 seconds remaining.
Pick up the pace. We can do it.
There goes the tanks initiating from Beats by Lucio as they look to push the payload just a little bit further in overtime here. Savuki with the tactical visor does manage to find 2, make it 3 players, and holds the objective.
Complete.
Brick Squad doing a very nice job of holding off Beats by Lucio right at the very end there.
Switching sides.
So
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
the squad doesn't have all too far to push it, because it is in between the first and second checkpoints for them to finish off this map and take the championship. It looks like the defense is going to be Salt and Pepper and Raging Bull on the supports of Mercy and Lucio again.
Attackers
Pure Pain playing Genji, Zack Spades playing Junkrat, Little Exio and Time Lord playing tanks of Reinhardt and D.Va respectively. The offense looks to be very different here as Madame Jarvis playing the Lucio, E10 on the Pharah, Savuki with Tracer, Caligunner on the Diva, Hypertoad Killer on the
3,
Mercy,
2,
and Third Eye
1.
Boy playing Zarya
Attackers
once again.
incoming. Stop the
Now,
payload.
defense doesn't have a Soldier 76 to deal with this Pharah. It should be real interesting to see what work E10 can do with it. E10 doing some good damage, pushing the defense back 4 now. And Little Lexi is very low in health, and he does get taken out. Raging Bolt also very low in health, also taken out by E10.
Thanks for the assist.
E10 looking to fight in Mercy, as Savuki takes him out instead. It looks like Time War's the only one left here. Very nice push coming in from Brick Squad. That Pharah did a lot of work in opening up that defense.
The payload has reached
First checkpoint
the
achieved by Brick Squad in very short time. And here's a got a rocket barrage ready, and now they have the Pure Pain playing the Soldier 76 to finally contest this Pharah. Savuki does find Zack of Spades, as that's a lot of damage from that Junkrat now being negated while he's respawning. E10 doing a lot of damage, making sure the enemy supports keep busy. And now Gunner gets desuited, but uses self-destruct immediately, gets suit back, and does very big work taking out both Hypertoad, Little Lexio and Time Warp Prime. And it looks like the payload is reaching its objective here. Third Eye Boy just sitting on it all alone. Doesn't matter. Salt and Pepper's not fast enough on the Mercy to get back there. It wouldn't have enough help anyway to survive. And now, Brick Squad takes the
play of the game.
takes the map and the championship.
Огонь по готовности.
Very nice by E10. This is the defense I was talking about earlier.
Kill.
Getting a quintuple kill to finish it out.
Epic.
Excellent.
Well, that will do it. I mean, congratulations to Brick Squad for taking the championship game. Congratulations to Beat by Lucio for making it this far. And for the OWX League, I am Sumrak. Good night, everyone.